Good afternoon, my name is Niko House, and I am the host of the political radio show Mikasa Sukasa, and I urge you all to join our One Follow $1 campaign on Patreon, where we show the mainstream media that we do not need to go to them anymore for the news, because we will support those who are bringing us the honest and unmitigated truth. Just $1 per subscriber is our goal. Our end of the month goal is $1,000. We are close, not close enough. Hopefully you all can help us reach there. We're close to reaching that though. Also, hit the notification button below to get updates and things like that from our channel. The notification bell is right beside the subscribe button, and I also urge you all to hit that subscribe button. So, there has been a lot of misinformation going around about the fraud suit. I don't think that people are doing it intentionally. I think that some people hear the word dismissed, they freak out, they think that it means everything is all over, that that corruption has won, but in actuality that is not necessarily the case. And I want to explain this process to you just very briefly, because I think some people need to know this. And I did it in my recent video. It was a little bit longer, and like a bunch of other stuff was included in it. But I just wanted to do like a concise video explaining why this kind of needed to happen, and why the case was actually dismissed versus what information is being purported by, supposed Facebook attorneys, if you will, and those who claim that they have, been in the game for such a long period of time. But essentially, as you all know, the DNC fraud suit case was dismissed by Judge Zlock, whatever, however you pronounce his name. But it was dismissed by Judge Zlock. But it was not dismissed for the reasons that people continue to claim it has been dismissed. There have been claims ranging from this was clearly political and that's why it got dismissed, to the claims are weak, the classes are weak, the DNC isn't directly responsible. I mean, the claims range from literally everything except for what the claim actually should be and what the case is actually dismissed for. Now, the claim was dismissed over jurisdictional reasons. That's it. I don't know if you all have read the court order. A lot of people clearly have not. He even said in the order, and I quote, "This order only concerns technical matters of pleading and subject matter jurisdiction." I repeat, this dismissal order only concerns technical matters. He did not say corruption was okay. He did not say that the DNC did not rig the election. He did not say that the plaintiffs were not due retribution. He said that this order is only concerning technical matters. Pleading and subject matter jurisdiction. The court finds that the named plaintiffs have not presented a cause that is cognizable in federal court. So once again, it goes back to the jurisdiction issue. Now, he goes into further detail about what he means by this. Federal courts are of limited jurisdiction, possessing only that power authorized by the Constitution and the statute. And that's a quote. Now, in cases that do not present a federal claim for relief, like this one, the court can only exercise matters that exceed the sum of value of $75,000 between citizens of different states, or a value of $5 million or more in which a member of a class of plaintiffs is a citizen of a state different from any defendant. Now, most of you would probably be thinking at this point, we are different classes where the plaintiffs are different than the other state. However, you are correct, but the judge is correct in his assertion that we did not present the argument that we are a class of this state. Now, I also think that it's arbitrary. I think that there's other motives potentially involved. I think that they're good motives. But he says the plaintiffs did not allege their own citizenship. Essentially, he literally, this is what the case is. He wants us to say that we're from Florida. He wants Jared and Liz to say there are plaintiffs in Florida, or there are plaintiffs in this state, and there are plaintiffs in this state. And Debbie Wasserman Schultz lives here. The DNC is in DC. That's literally what he wants us to say outright as a reason that it should not have been dismissed. Now, it did not get dismissed because the other side presented this argument. It did. If you've read the subject matter, the subject matter of the order, I mean, the judge clearly shows. He clearly shows this animus towards the other side. He clearly condemns their actions. He says that they did in fact rig the election, that we are correct on that. He said that the DNC tried to claim in their dismissal hearing that they could legally rig an election, that the charter was a mere political promise, and the judge ostensibly disagreed with that fact, or with that claim or allegation. So nothing they did got the case dismissed. So don't freak out about that. Nothing that we did as far as our presentation of the facts or the arguments were wrong. The only thing that the judge dismissed the case on was the fact that this could be used against us in a later date. We could go through the entire lawsuit, ladies and gentlemen. And when we get to the end, or even still, not even when we get to the end, but even before that, this could be killed because of jurisdictional issues. This could be killed because we didn't make that claim. And it looks like in the order, the judge is going out of his way to fill in holes that we may not have filled in just because of the vastness of the case. So stop letting people tell you, oh, the case is weak. Because it's really not. If the case was weak, then he would have said it. Now, he did say that we didn't link or allege strongly enough certain claims that we made. And I don't think that's necessarily true, but I also think he was saying that in a sense, this is from my gander. It looks like he was saying that in a sense of this is something you deal with during trial because we couldn't be as detailed as we absolutely want. You know, you can't do that in a dismissal hearing. But he did not support or say that any of the arguments made by the defense was legitimate. He did not cite any of those reasons that they listed as why he's dismissing the case. He said, once again, and I quote, "This order only concerns technical matters of the pleading and subject jurisdiction." And he even said, once again, at the end of the order, "This is without prejudice." What does that mean? It means that we can take it literally back to his court. It means that he wants to make sure that we're doing this the right way, that this can't be used as a technical knockout later on after we win, that it would extend the case 1 to 2, even 3 more years. So calm down, relax. If you have any questions, please feel free to list them below. I do still have Colin coming on, one of our co-counselors. I am going to talk to Jared and Elizabeth this week. We're going to meet up. We're going to come up with our game plan, and then we're going to go forward from there. Thank you all so much for watching, and always remember, find your balance. Peace.